Coming to you from the heart of the motherlode, this is EDC's Week in Review, your September 18th edition. Thank you for tuning in. Now on to the weather. A little bit of surprise rain today, but should clear up by the afternoon, and the rest of the week should be sunny with some partly cloudy days, highs getting into the high 80s and lows staying in the 60s. Now on to our top stories. First responders handle busy week. It has been an active week for local first responders. On September 13th, two hikers became stranded on the steep rock slabs of Flagpole Peak and were unable to move safely in either direction. The county search and rescue technical rope team deployed alongside the sheriff's office helicopter, Echo 1, which conducted a hoist operation to bring both individuals to safety. Just 2 days later, firefighters rushed to a house fire near Pony Express Trail and Cedar Drive in Camino. Arriving crews found a well-established blaze, but were able to keep it from spreading to neighboring structures. The resident and their dog were not home, though the individual is now displaced. CAL FIRE, Diamond Springs, El Dorado Fire, and Pioneer Fire all assisted in the response, with investigators continuing to look into the cause. Local memorial for Charlie Kirk vandalized. A memorial dedicated to free speech activist Charlie Kirk was torn down just hours after being placed on an overpass above Highway 50 in Camino. On the morning of September 11th, Hervé LeConte and others hung American flags and CK signs on the fence near Newtown and Smith Flat roads. By the afternoon, community members reported the flags had been shredded and signs slashed. Julie Seth LeConte, who helped with the display, shared photos of the damaged items and described the act as deeply upsetting, noting her husband has hung flags at the same location for over a decade without incident. Deputy Jones and Kinsley of the county sheriff's office returned the destroyed flags to the family. According to NEDC, residents expressed outrage on social media, calling the vandalism a desecration of both a patriotic symbol and a memorial. No arrests have been reported, and it remains unclear whether surveillance cameras captured the act. Divatorio Winery to close. After 25 years in Camino, Divatorio Winery is closing its doors. Owners, Dr. Al and Sally Divatorio, who began the venture in late 1990s and became an official winery in 2011, cited health concerns and the physical toll of operating the business. Known for approachable reds and a welcoming tasting room, the family-run winery has been a staple on Carson Road alongside orchards and other tasting rooms. According to the Sacramento Business Journal, the couple has started selling equipment and remaining inventory as they transition away from winemaking. The closure comes as many small foothill wineries face rising costs and labor shortages, challenges larger operations are better able to withstand. Local wine enthusiasts say the departure leaves a gap in the area's boutique wine scene and underscores the vulnerability of family-run agricultural businesses that shape the county's identity. Resort project could cost residents. After 6 years of planning, the Town and Country Village project proposed for Bass Lake Road won unanimous approval from the County Planning Commission to advance to the Board of Supervisors. The $210 million resort would feature 2 hotels, an event center, a historic museum, and 112 cottages, half of which are slated for staff housing. According to Village Life, commissioners voted following a 6-hour special meeting despite lingering concerns over traffic, sewer capacity, and workforce housing. A top concern, EID ratepayers will likely foot the bill for the capital improvements to water and sewage. The project could generate $2.6 million annually in taxes and would include widening Bass Lake Road, though no mention has made of fixing the already congested on- and off-ramps at Highway 50. Reporters highlighted local jobs, while opponents warned of noise, traffic, and current residents footing some of the bills. Diamond Springs residents voiced concerns. About 80 residents gathered at Herbert Green Middle School on September 10th for a town hall hosted by Diamond Springs/El Dorado Community Coalition. The focus was on new housing projects approved under California Senate Bill 35, which streamlines development in counties not meeting housing targets. Coalition leaders argued the county's implementation bypasses local oversight, giving approval power solely to the planning director. According to the Mountain Democrat, attendees raised concerns about waived traffic and public safety fees, gridlock on local roads, and extreme fire evacuation risks. Specific attention was given to the Dorado Oaks project, which could add over 1,100 residents, pushing Faith Lane traffic from a service level of moderate to full breakdown. Supervisor Brian Veerkamp acknowledged state mandates limit local control, warning the state may intervene further if housing obligations are not met. Residents call for a moratorium on high-density projects until traffic and evacuation studies are completed. And now for some news nuggets. The County Board of Supervisors unanimously voted on September 16th to extend California Vehicle Code enforcement to private roads in the Blackstone development, allowing CHP patrols in response to repeated accidents and HOA concerns about unsafe driving conditions. The county also tightened the county sign ordinance, banning most digital displays except for fuel prices, time and temperature, and public safety messages, while aligning billboard relocation standards with state law for Cameron Park. Placerville's Oktoberfest is on September 20th from 2 to 8 p.m., closing Main Street to traffic, and features German food, beer, live music, and contests like the Dachshund Dash and Giant Zucchini Contest. The County Board of Supervisors will hold its next meeting in South Lake Tahoe on September 30th at 9 a.m. to discuss vacation rental enforcement, environmental regulations, and local projects. Stephanie McGann Jansen was appointed interim general manager of the El Dorado Hills CSD on September 11th, aiming to rebuild trust with a community forum on October 7th. El Dorado Transit's bus decorating contest, open to middle and high school students on October 31st, will feature the winning design on a bus wrap for the 2026 Hangtown Christmas Parade. The Community Turkey Drive, aiming to collect 1,500 turkeys, supports food insecure families in the county for Thanksgiving, with donations accepted at King's Meats and online. The Community Seed Exchange is on October 5th from 10 to 11 a.m. at Patty Smith's real estate office in Georgetown and encourages gardeners to trade seeds and strengthen local agriculture. The League of Women Voters is hosting a candidate forum for El Dorado Hills CSD board election on September 24th from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m., inviting resident questions. Engage El Dorado, launched by the El Dorado Community Foundation, seeks public input on low-income housing and transportation through an online survey and pop-up forums to help shape county policies. And on to our closing stories. Former Senator Rico Aller dies at 66. Former State Senator Rico Aller passed away unexpectedly on Friday at his home in San Andreas. He was 66. Aller served in the Assembly from 1996 to 2000 and then in the State Senate until 2004, representing parts of the Sierra Nevada, Sacramento County, and the Foothills. Village Life recounted his wide-ranging contributions, from safeguarding recreation at Jenkinson's Lake to helping rural schools secure funding, advancing Second Amendment rights, and placing cityhood for El Dorado Hills on the ballot. Beyond politics, Aller built successful businesses in insulation and drywall supply and was active in outdoor sports, often appearing on radio shows in both California and Nevada. Friends and colleagues remembered his generosity, noting that he quietly donated tens of thousands to local charities. He is survived by his wife of nearly 40 years, Londa, 4 children, and several grandchildren. Memorial details will follow. New playgrounds open at 3 schools. Students at Georgetown School, Northside Elementary, and Otter Creek School return this fall to find brand new playgrounds ready on the first day of school. The projects were funded by Measure A, the $12.7 million bond approved by voters last November, and mark the first set of facility improvements under the measure. According to the Georgetown Gazette, construction wrapped up just minutes before the August 13th start of school. The equipment is ADA compliant and designed to encourage creativity, physical activity, and social interaction. Ribbon-cutting ceremonies were held at each campus, celebrating the milestones with students, staff, and community members. Interim Superintendent Carrie Arnett and Board President Crystal Miller credited the community for making the upgrades possible, saying the laughter of students enjoying the playground showed the measure's impact. And this has been EDC's Week in Review, your September 18th edition. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, if you enjoy our content, please like, subscribe, and share with a friend. And if you want to learn more about these stories, please see the show notes.